Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna do a face of first impressions using some products that I picked up recently. You might have seen in my recent haul. To start with, I just dyed my hair and washed it with two products, shampoo and conditioner I received from Influencer to review. And okay, I used them one time, right? But so far, not really impressed. They smell really strongly of candy or something like that. And they leave my hair feeling sticky. Like I was drying it and my hair would get stuck in between my fingers. So far, not a big fan, but I'll keep using it, and it might end up in my favorites once I get to, I don't know, to know them. They are supposed to be really good because there's no parabens, no sulfates, and no sodium chloride, and they're specially targeted for color treated hair. So perfect for me. They say they extend the color for up to 50 shampoos, which I love because red is such a pain to work with. It fades so fast. I'll keep you updated on these, but first impression, not so good. Another product that I have already used, but I wanted to give you my first impressions because it was in my Sephora haul, is this Formula X Delete All nail polish remover. So you have a sponge soaked with nail polish remover, 5 holes to put your fingers in. It removes the nail polish wonderfully, but then it leaves film of something on your nails, and even after going over with a cleanser on top of my nails before putting my base coat, my nail polish peeled off the night itself. So I was shocked, but only from one hand. So now you see I have different colored hands, but this hand I did one day and the other one peeled completely, and I said, well, I'll just do it again in another color. So I'm a bit on the fence. Why did it work well with this hand and why didn't it with this hand? No idea. First impression, it's just weird. And now let's get into the makeup. At Sephora, I picked up this Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer, and this is a full-size tube for just $14. And I wanted to try a lighter concealer, and this one has been my choice rather than picking up a NARS or a Urban Decay one that is extremely expensive compared to something like that. And I've used it once or twice before, but I wanted to show you how many times I have to dip back in because it seems like the stopper is extremely efficient, and the wand is actually quite weird because it's not a doe foot but more of a cylinder. I applied it with my Real Techniques mini eraser sponge. I'll link down below my demo of these because I love this. And you could see it doesn't deposit a lot of product from the wand because the wand gets stripped from all the product. And the coverage, I would say, is medium, maybe light to medium. I don't dislike it. It definitely brightens a lot because it is such a lighter shade than my usual, but compared to my Fit Me concealer or so, I feel the coverage is a little bit less, and I don't know if it's just because of the product itself or because of the wand that doesn't deposit so much. Yeah, still not very convinced. I will now finish the rest of my face makeup because there's nothing new to try, and zoom you in for the eyes. I'm back and I used my Makeup Geek for Kathleen Lights highlighter palette, and I used the pink shade on my cheekbones just because you didn't see me use it before. I used this one. It's gorgeous. I love it. I have been using it since that haul and I love it. But now for the exciting part. I got 2 orders in these past few days that I am so happy to start using. First, yesterday, this baby arrived, the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. I got it with the last restock, and oh my god, it's huge. Like, it's like 3 times my face. and very heavy, very sturdy, beautiful. So I want to use this one. And today I also got my Colourpop pressed shadows order, and I got the low key palette and 4 loose eyeshadows. So I want to try these and maybe incorporate a little bit of the Kat Von D. Let's zoom you in. I wanted to show you, I got the free empty palette and I was popping my eyeshadows in, and they're quite cute. They come into these cute cardboard containers, let's say, and then inside they are very well packaged in plastic. Like, it is very well secure. I am very impressed with the packaging of these, and you can pop them out and put them in your palette. Just like this. And as you can see, I made myself, with the loose ones, I made myself kind of a peachy berry type of a palette, and I think I'm gonna use these shadows today. Also, first impressions, I'll be using my new Morphe brushes eye set that I got recently, and I haven't used it yet because I wanted to put it in a first impressions. There's 12 brushes in here. I think I'm gonna manage. Let's see how they perform. I'm gonna start by going in with a fluffy brush and this lighted shade, which is called Wait For It. Picking up a little bit of the product. It is actually quite pigmented on the brush. I'm gonna tap off the excess and go into my crease. I have no expectations whatsoever with these eyeshadows. I have heard good things about them on reviews online, so I hope they're nice, but then again, I am such a big fan of Makeup Geek that I wouldn't know if these that I have I am such a fan of Makeup Geek that I have quite high standards for loose eyeshadows. But so far, pigmentation is good and they blend really nicely. First impression of this brush is also very, very good. It's quite soft, not pokey or scratchy at all, like some of these lower price natural haired brushes can be. And it's very fluffy and it does a really good job at blending out the eyeshadow. With a bit of a smaller brush, I'm gonna go in this shade here. I'm gonna pop the name on the screen. Now that I put the shadows in the palette, I can't tell the names anymore. Okay, and here you can see, I was just gonna say how much of a fan I am of this brush because it's so small and precise, but look, I already have some shedding. These are hairs that while using just got stuck to my eye. To darken my outer corner even more, I'm going into this shade here with a smaller brush, and this is the shade Stay Golden. All of them are blending really, really nicely. I am very impressed, very positive about these eyeshadows. And they're matte. Mattes are usually the most difficult to formulate and be very buttery and without too much fallout. And I heard that these eyeshadows were being compared for feeling and texture to the ones in the Modern Renaissance palette. And I had a problem with those because they would give up so much kick up and fallout that I didn't really enjoy using them. These, on the other hand, there is no fallout while I'm using them and almost nothing on the palette when I pick them up. So I'm actually quite impressed in these. I was ready to not like them, to be honest. I was ready to say no. And I love these shades. They're definitely different. I don't think I have I ordered these on purpose because there were shades I didn't think I had so many of, so I am actually impressed. For the lid, I want to show you a comparison between this light shade from the Low Key palette of Colourpop and the shade Glitz from the Metal Matte. I will do one eye with one and one eye with the other so that we can see the difference in pigmentation and performance. So I'm gonna start with the Colourpop one and this little flat brush. I'm gonna be using the same brush. Okay, so it's not super metallic. Okay, this is how it looks with the dry brush. It's not super metallic, but it has quite a nice sheen. I am spoiled, let's say, from the Makeup Geek Fall Shadows, so this is not really impressive to me. And now I'm gonna clean my brush on my color switch, or the knockoff rather, and take tinsel from the Metal Matte and put it on the other eye. And now you know why you're paying for Kat Von D eyeshadows. This is definitely much more pigmented and the texture is more buttery and soft. There is still no kick up from the pan, but you get definitely more payoff with this than with the Colourpop, unfortunately. For my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in this matte shade in the Metal Matte palette called Velvet and a really tiny brush. Wow, these are so pigmented. And a little bit maybe also on the upper lash line. As a mock liner. And then back into Stay Golden for the rest of the lower lash line. I'm gonna put mascara on and I'll be right back for my final considerations. Okay, so here's the finished look. I added Bumble by Colourpop on my lips because I think it fits absolutely perfectly with the eyeshadow shades I used. And a few last considerations. From these matte shades I used, these three, amazing. I am so happy, they blend so well, they're very, very pigmented. Very, very happy with these. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop out the separator in here to put them all my shadows in one palette instead of two, because I find that these are quite bulky palettes in the end. They're very, very thick rather, but I'm very, very happy with them. The shimmery shade, not so much. You can see the comparison between the Colourpop shimmery shade and the Kat Von D shimmery shade. The shine is not there, I think. It's very, I don't know, everyday, low-key, but I'm used to in-your-face metallic shines. And that one I used is this one from the low-key palette. I think I'm blinding you. This one here, not so happy about that. But then again, I'm a matte shadow girl, so I am very happy with those. I can't wait to play more with them. About the Metal Matte, I used only 2 shadows so far, but the quality is amazing and I can't wait to use more of it. The reviews are all stellar, so I wasn't expecting anything less, and I had tried Kat Von D eyeshadows before. The only thing I didn't expect was how big this is. It's ridiculous. It's honestly huge. And here's another look at the packaging. Big surprise are these Morphe brushes. I used 4 of them in this eye look, and except for the fact that they are all shedding quite a bit already, but they are very, very soft, and I especially like this one because it's so small, tapered on one side, and quite nice and wide on the other. Very happy with these, and I'll definitely put them to use. I had never tried Morphe brushes before, and yeah, I understand a bit the hype, I have to say. Except for all this shedding. That's annoying. And that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to do a video on the Colourpop shadows once the second batch is coming in with the 1 million eyeshadow. And I want to show you also how to get rid of the insert and make your own 10 shadow palette with these. So that's coming soon, and don't forget to enter the giveaway, which is finishing at the end of this week. I think it's at the end of January, it's gonna be over, so I'll leave a link down below. Don't forget to enter the giveaway if you live in the US. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're not already, give it a like if you liked it, and let me know in the comments below what you think of the new Colourpop shadows. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!